As we reach a fork in the road, fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. And smartly reclaimed. He's found a way through. Abraham! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very...
And it's been given away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played him through. He can get that clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Sommer will lay claim to that. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's ambitious. It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Speculative strike. Sommer gets good distance on it. DiMarco. Oh, and he's through the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. DiMarco puts them all in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Look at the space here. Barella!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Abraham. Thuram. Cleared away. That's gone for a throw-in. Thiaw with the clearance. Zielinski gets over and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
a shot!
There will be 1 minute.
In he goes again! Yes! And right on half-time, that is telling! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change in the... if you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Bastoni clears. Taken back almost at once. Batistuta. Lobbed in behind. A searching ball that into space. Sommer catches it safely. Odo. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, great chance! Barella unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
He won't be happy with that one. Martinez. And he's managed to get rid.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's intervened well there. Odo gets it away. Taremi. And he welcomes it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. And they're quick to get it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Bastoni getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Heads it! Just off target.
Taremi certainly could have and should have made more of that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
4 extra minutes added on. Reinders gets across to intercept that. And that was very necessary. And time is up. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job.